Sometimes your emotions act like a king. They tell you what to do, and you obey. But what if you could stop being their slave? The rain was heavy all night. Thunder, wind, branches everywhere. At 6:10 a.m., Daniel opened his window. Cold air, soft silence. The kind of silence that feels like a deep breath from the world. The sky was still gray, but behind the clouds, a thin gold line slowly appeared. Small, shy, but certain. He stood still, watching the gentle light reflect on puddles, hearing distant birds testing their voices. After a long night of noise, something inside him relaxed. It felt like his chest had been tight for days, and this tiny line of brightness tied a knot he didn't even know he carried. He whispered to himself, "Funny how a little light can change the whole morning." And for a short moment, he wasn't worried. I wasn't planning. He wasn't comparing. He was simply here, alive, breathing cold air after a storm that finally ended. People thought Daniel was emotional. He called it sensitive. But deep down, he knew another word fit better: control. His life rose and fell with whatever mood he woke up with. On good days, he felt limitless. He replied to messages instantly, cleaned his apartment, dreamed loudly, but the energy never stayed. On bad days, he stared at the ceiling, scrawled without purpose, canceled plans, avoided people. He didn't choose consistency. His emotions chose for him. Sometimes he wondered what his life would look like if he wasn't constantly waiting for a mood to give permission to start living. That Monday morning message was the moment things cracked. Client is angry. Fix this today. There was no emoji, no softness. His heart tightened immediately. He felt attacked, even though the message was neutral. He replied too fast, too sharp, too emotional. After the tense call, he noticed something strange in the office. People lowered their voices when he walked by. Conversations stopped. Energy dropped. He felt like a storm cloud hovering over everyone else. A coworker messaged, "You okay? You seem tense today." That word, tense, hit him harder than the manager's message. He didn't want to be the person whose emotions changed the weather for everyone around him. Lying in bed, the room dark, the world quiet, Daniel faced a truth he had avoided for years. He replayed failures, feeling abandoned routines, dreams he never started, because the timing wasn't right. But the timing was never right, because the mood was never steady. He asked the question he had never dared to speak aloud. If my emotions make every decision, then who is living my life? Me? Or the storm inside my chest? The question stayed with him. It felt heavy, but strangely freeing. Awareness hurts, but it opens a door. The next morning, he walked to the park, trying to escape his own thoughts. That's where he met the old man, sitting calmly, as if he had all the time in the world. When the old man asked, "Is your body tired or your heart?" Daniel felt seen in a way he hadn't felt in years. The man's simple advice cut through his confusion like sunlight. Rest fully or move fully, never halfway. Daniel realized most of his life had been lived halfway, half resting, half worrying, half wanting change, half staying stuck. The old man tapped the bench gently. Life becomes easier when you let action guide emotion, not emotion guide action. And as the days went on, he noticed something unexpected. Real rest didn't just calm him, it changed the way he talked to himself. Before, his inner voice was sharp, impatient, always pushing him to fix something. But in silence, that voice softened. It became slower, gentler, almost like a friend sitting beside him instead of a judge standing above him. He realized he had lived many years reacting to noise, outside noise, inside noise, digital noise. Now, for the first time, he was learning the shape of quiet, the way it allowed thoughts to untangle on their own, the way it made space for a new kind of strength, the kind that grows quietly, like roots under the ground before anyone sees the tree. But the biggest change didn't happen on the running track. It happened in ordinary moments. Moments that used to break him, like the morning his coffee spilled, right before a meeting. In the past, that tiny accident could ruin his whole day. But now he paused, breathed, cleaned the table, and whispered, "It's just a spill, not a storm." Or the evening a friend canceled plans at the last minute. Before, he would spiral into thoughts like, if they don't care, I'm not important. But this time, he went for a short walk, just 15 minutes, just enough to feel his pulse, to hear the wind touch the leaves, to remind himself that disappointment is not a verdict, just weather passing through. He was learning something new. Not every emotion is a command. Some are only visitors, and he didn't have to obey all of them. There were days when the sadness still came quietly, not loud, not dramatic, just a soft weight on the chest that whispered, "Stay in bed." But before accepting the invitation, he asked himself, is this heaviness, my body asking for rest, or my emotions asking for control? Most days, the answer surprised him. It was his heart, not his body, that wanted to hide. So he would get up, wash his face with cold water, step outside, and let the morning air wake the part of him that still believed in life. Slowly, he started trusting himself again, not because he felt stronger, but because he finally understood this truth. Consistency is not built on perfect moods. It's built on small choices, made on imperfect days. Every time he chose movement over hiding or silence over noise, it was like placing one small stone on the foundation of a new version of himself, a version that could feel deeply without collapsing, a version that could hurt without stopping, a version that could wake up sad and still choose to live well. And that, he realized, was a kind of freedom he had been searching for his whole life without knowing the name of it. Storms will always come, but you get to choose how you stand in them. Tonight, before reaching for your phone, ask yourself, do I need silence or movement? Choose one. Let it save you. Let it free you. If this story touched you, tap the like button and share one short thought in the comments. I'd love to hear your voice.